Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. The Stros will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Andrew Triggs starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
First offering on its way. This is line to left. Pinder is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base and you're coming unglued, first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, Dero. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Triggs has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Another 0-2 home. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit sharply toward the right side, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Just underway here in Oakland. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Justin Baker will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub 2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
At the plate, Dominique Montano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Montano.
First delivery to him on the way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
One and 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that misses. 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Popped him up. Correa has a play. 1 down. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Sawyer in foul ground, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Swings through it for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Up the middle, played on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
High and deep to straightaway right. Reddick looks up. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Number 17 for him on the season, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting fourth,
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the
That's
baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Semien, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Carlos Correa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he misses it.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. Last night a big one for him as he drove in 6 runs. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, today's game provides the Astros with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5 to second for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 3.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Here's the first pitch to him. Right there for strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopper foul. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Astros are down quietly. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Chad Pinder. We should check out his righty-lefty splits. No surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. They try to come in with the and it's even at 2-2.
What good inside fastball right there, trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Maldonado is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Ball 2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Next up for the Stros, Carmine Reyes. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Reyes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. At third, here's Frazier. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Digging in, Martin Maldonado. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1. 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Richard Sawyer. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0. To short, hit hard. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still trail 1-0.
The Athletics due to hit here in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dominique Montano.
Digging in to try it again, Dominique Montano. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Tucker is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Franklin Barreto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and this is taken outside for ball 1. Barreto, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher you're facing. It's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A's are gone in order, but they're up 1-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 home. Grounded up the first baseline. Olsen takes it in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. So striding in, Josh Reddick hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Bounce to first, scooped up on the backhand, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now batting, Matt Olson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First delivery to him on the way. Slurve in there. Strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He will not. This ball gets down to break the string.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. And that brings up Chad Pinder as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a move over to first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The shortstop.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
2-1. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
This is only their 2nd base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aledmus Diaz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Correa breaking for second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pinder is there. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
A look at our
Number
line
3.
score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Correa, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box now, Carmine Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Shot toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he will cross as well. And they've taken a 2-1 lead.
The batter.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Standing in now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Here's the 2-1 home. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Richard Sawyer, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A bouncer to the left side. Frazier's up with it. Oh, look at Frazier. He is out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now. 3-2. Yan Gomes waits on deck. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The catcher, number 14, Yan.
So stepping in, Yan Gomes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. Now a chopper to first. Might only get one. To second for one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Astros 2 and the A's 1. Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far.
Michael Brantley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And there's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Stepping up now, Alex Bregman. He was a ground out victim last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Next will be the designated hitter, Dominique Montano. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Dominique Montano.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Line drive, fair ball down the line, and now it'll kick around in the corner.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over it, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
In now, Franklin Barreto. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. No hits to this point. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. Montano on at first, nobody out. Heading out toward shallow right. Reddick will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit, and he's safe.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging in and looking for more, Marcus Semien. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
That's inside, 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 3-0 pitch. It is taken, strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big-time help here to preserve a no decision. Brad Peacock is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Chad Pinder will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. As a look, now the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Popped him up. Sawyer has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 22.
standing in, Ramon Laureano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. Olson, the runner at third. Piscotty at second. Simeon on at first with 2 down. Ball 2 now.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
The set and the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, sometimes you get yourselves in a count 2-0. You get exactly what you're looking for, and you have bad barrel accuracy. Time to step out of the box, readjust the batting gloves, take a deep breath, and get back in there. Hope he throws the same pitch.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Next for Oakland, the third baseman.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Up and in for ball 1. Frazier absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days. 1-1 to count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The set and the 2-1. 3 balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here. He's set the 3. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He set the payoff pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 7th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 3-2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Liam Hendricks is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Leading off the inning, Carlos Correa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And now a pitch on the way. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1. Correa, who's sometimes called Show Rea. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Now and this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Aledmus Diaz. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 3. Your attention, please.
So
Now
they'll make a
pitching for
matchup
the
move
A's.
here and bring on a southpaw
Number
to face the
36.
left-handed hitter due up.
Liverpool.
Striding in for Houston, Kyle Tucker. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. In for strike 2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Now another 1-2 to short. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2.
Red.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Yan Gomes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Oh, and 2. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dominique Montano.
At the plate, Dominique Montano. First pitch on its way. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is a heater in there for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Standing in now, Franklin Barreto. He swings and drives it to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, D'Lo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here comes the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Barreto is off at first with 2 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Throw over to first, and the runner back. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. Two and 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Stephen Piscotty. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set, and the pitch. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Here's the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And the 2-out throw will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the A's 3 and the Astros 2. Mike Morgan will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 16, Mike Morgan.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He'll check in here at 277. A dozen home runs, and the RBI count at 35. Set to deliver the 0-1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now another 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. From the stretch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Barreto's got it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman.
There's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. Ready now, Richard Sawyer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Fastball called for strike 2. One out, one on in a one-run game. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here now the 2-2. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Lou Trevino enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Here's Michael Brantley. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Comes set. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. They trail 3-2. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Jose Altuve will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 27, Jose Altuve.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
First offering on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The Astros are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1. They're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Striding in, Chad Pinder. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting, number 22.
Now in the box, Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch on the way. Ball one.
That pitch is out.
Two out, nobody on. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Todd Frazier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping in, Todd Frazier. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a called strike. 0-1. Laureano, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Rondon pauses. 1-1 pitch on its way. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Oakland, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Brad Hand comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 33, Brad Hand.
Striding into the box, Josh Reddick. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Reddick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hopped up. Frazier shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. His career line against Brad Hand comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
Number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That misses 2-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Fouled away. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Oakland A's rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Andrew Triggs notches his 3rd win of the year. Brad Hand wraps it up for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.